place of the criminal justice system, we need to implement a restorative justice system. The very nature of prisons to punish and control requires brutality and contempt for the people imprisoned. On June 19th, that brutality and contempt was also expressed in the repeal of the Racial Justice Act. The General Assembly made it impossible to use evidence of racial bias as a defense on death row in a state which by law protected white supremacy and made it okay to be racist. It would have been easier, beloved, if they had adopted an 18th century law from my home state of Virginia, which stated it is still lawful to kill or destroy any outlying Negroes by any ways or means for any reason without incurring accusation or guilt. And I take all of this so seriously because my boss was a Palestinian Jew who had a soft spot for guilty people. Not only was he a Palestinian Jew who had a soft spot for guilty people, he was a Palestinian Jew and a convicted felon who had a soft spot for guilty people. And not only was he a Palestinian Jew and a convicted felon with a soft spot for guilty people, he was a Palestinian Jew, a convicted felon on death row who had a soft spot for guilty people. And by all available evidence and original sources, he was also a person of color who had a soft spot for guilty people. So, for those who can hear me that are on death row now, and your case is a sham, don't feel too bad. If racial bigotry was, in Jesus' case today, as strong as the religious bigotry he faced from his accusers back then, even Jesus could not get a fair trial in the state of North Carolina. We must urge our leaders to work together to restore the Racial Justice Act. Fix it if necessary, but restore it. God bless you.